If this video found you, pause for a second. There is something shifting in your awareness right now. You are seeing people, situations, and patterns more clearly than before. The confusion that once surrounded certain relationships or decisions is starting to fade. You may have recently realized that someone's behavior did not match their words, or that a situation kept repeating the same lesson until you finally understood it. That realization did not happen by accident. Life teaches through experience, and experience sharpens your perception. You are no longer accepting explanations blindly. You are observing actions carefully. That change alone makes you harder to manipulate. The first card coming out is pattern clarity. This card speaks about repetition. You have started noticing when people repeat behavior instead of changing it. They apologize but repeat. They promise but delay. They reassure but do not follow through consistently. In the past, you may have given chances because you believed change was possible. You wanted to see the best in people. Now you evaluate based on consistency, not potential. When patterns repeat, you no longer ignore them. You register them as information, and that information guides your decisions moving forward. Manipulation struggles when patterns become visible. The second card appearing is emotional awareness. You are becoming more aware of how your emotions are triggered. Sometimes someone says something subtle that creates guilt. Sometimes silence creates anxiety. Sometimes praise creates attachment. These emotional shifts were once automatic. Now you pause. Instead of reacting instantly to emotional pressure, you ask yourself why you feel that way. Is this feeling coming from truth or from someone trying to influence my response? That pause creates control. When you understand your emotions, no one can use them easily against you. The third card is boundary activation. This is strong growth for you. You may have tolerated behavior in the past to avoid conflict or to keep peace. You may have ignored small disrespect because you did not want tension, but those small compromises slowly weakened your boundaries. Now something feels different. You are speaking up earlier. You are saying no without long explanations. You are limiting access when behavior crosses lines. You are not aggressive about it. You are clear. And clarity around boundaries removes space for manipulation to grow. The fourth card here is self-trust strength. This is important. At some point, someone may have made you doubt your perception. They may have said you misunderstood, or that you were overthinking, or that your concerns were exaggerated. Repeated doubt from others can slowly weaken confidence in your judgment. But now you are trusting yourself again. When something feels off, you investigate calmly instead of dismissing your instinct. When someone's words do not match actions, you notice immediately. You no longer ignore your inner voice to protect someone else's comfort. And that trust in yourself is what makes manipulation much harder. If this general reading feels personal to your life, especially if you're dealing with pressure, control, confusion, or someone testing your limits, and you want clarity about your situation, I offer personal readings starting at $9. That is focused directly on your story and your questions. If you want deeper guidance every month with structured insight and ongoing support through situations like this, there is also a monthly membership for $99. That space is for people who want long-term clarity and consistent direction. If this message is resonating, like the video so it reaches others who need this awareness. Comment what pattern you finally recognized, and subscribe if you want grounded guidance like this regularly. Now we continue. The fifth card coming out is strategic detachment. Sometimes the strongest response is stepping back. You used to feel responsible for fixing tension immediately. If someone created drama, you tried to resolve it fast. If someone pulled away, you tried harder to close the gap. If someone pressured you, you responded quickly. Now you understand something important. Not every situation deserves immediate emotional participation. When someone tries to create control through silence, distance, or emotional withdrawal, you do not chase instantly. You observe. You allow space. You watch who makes effort naturally. Strategic detachment removes emotional leverage because you stop reacting to pressure. And when reaction disappears, manipulation loses momentum. The sixth card is financial stability awareness. This card connects to independence. Sometimes manipulation happens through financial influence or resource control. Someone may subtly remind you of support they provided, or use money as leverage to create obligation. You are becoming aware of this dynamic. You are focusing on strengthening your own stability, improving income, managing spending wisely, building savings, creating security that belongs to you. When you are financially stable, fear of losing support decreases. And when fear decreases, control attempts lose power. Financial awareness protects your freedom and your decisions. The seventh card is emotional independence. This is powerful growth. In the past, your emotional state may have depended heavily on external validation. If someone praised you, you felt strong. If someone ignored you, you felt uncertain. Their behavior influenced your mood deeply. Now you regulate your emotions internally. You still appreciate appreciation. You still value connection. But your confidence does not collapse if attention shifts. You comfort yourself. You reflect before reacting. You stabilize your own emotions instead of handing control over to someone else. That independence makes manipulation much harder to succeed. The eighth and final card is future protection alignment. This is where everything connects. You are now thinking long-term. Not just about how something feels today, but how it affects your future peace. You ask yourself, does this relationship support growth? Does this job respect effort? Does this situation bring stability or stress? If something repeatedly disrupts your peace, you detach faster now. Your decisions are guided by future security, not temporary emotion. Manipulation cannot easily survive when someone evaluates situations based on long-term alignment. Affirmation for you: I see patterns clearly. I trust my instincts. I protect my boundaries firmly. I detach from pressure and control. I choose stability and freedom for my future.